Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. We have already started here. Benzema, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Hoisted in. And that's put paid to a promising move. Fiddles it through. Now it's Kudus. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it. Has a shot! There it is!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
The goal scorer for Ghana after 16 minutes is number 19.
A 1-0 lead established.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Oh, it's come loose. Looking for the runner. And that has been clubbed away. And here's Modric. And a header! Now, who's going to be first to this? He can get that clear. Looking tidy in possession here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there's the clearance. Poor pass that, sloppy. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vinicius Junior. And that was very necessary. Kroos goes short. Great leap! And he's there to get it away. Moved on forwards. Oh, he's in! Benzema! Looking to break out here. That's going to go a long way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry, and there's his chance to lead the counter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vinicius Junior. And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Partey.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Have their second corner now. Kroos plays it short. And that's played in low. The referee's awarded a free kick. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Partey.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Pavard. Konate. It's Vinicius Junior. And it's Toni Kroos. Forwards and with intent. Well, that is one way to stop him. Modric. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Vinicius Junior.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Bale.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitutions taking place. Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Into the last 5 minutes.
Number 5.
Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now.
Number 21. Karim Benzema.
Chouameni,
Number
De
20.
Bruyne. It's a good spell of possession, this. Brilliantly cut out.
Coming on the field.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Kevin De Bruyne. Number 2. Number 11.
Interesting ball.
Number 18.
He's found a way past. He is through here. Hits one.
Number 7.
And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.